welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for...
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. The Texans have it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Texans will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back. 1st and 10. It's Wk14. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up
On second down, it's down. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
The 40-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. And a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans, Wk14. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
22-yard line.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Now a second down throw for Prescott. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's down. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes. Tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Play fake. Prescott. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go. Coming up with 3rd and goal. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Osa Odigizua in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
We had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down. They go play action with Mayfield. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston, and even 30 yards.
First down, Houston.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And the defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Reichert's kick is good. And the Texans go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. A quick slant caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, Prescott. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
Prescott on 3rd and 2.
Tackle by Jalen Walker. An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Texans offense, Jahmyr Gibbs set to get back on the field. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. He'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. They hand it to Gibbs. And it'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Finds room inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
18 on the play. And the Texans first down.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Run down at the 23-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
At the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. He'll be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. Here now, 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. So play action. It's Prescott, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Robert Spillane. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Third down.
Dak facing 3rd and long. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way, because he continues to end up on his back.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The Texans offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. That is quickly out to Diggs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Now Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Sebastian Joseph Day. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw is Prescott. That's complete correct with the catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Shaheed with the catch. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, all alone, the tight end connect. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
quickly into the hands of Chase. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete to Jamar Chase.
They'll throw again. Dak. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Kansas City
11
Chiefs.
yards on the connection there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
16-yard line.
Prescott again. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. D'Amico Ryans there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And the RPO, quick throw to Olave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 3rd, they need 8.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down, looming.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again, and he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Nice game on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? Brian Kelly, the center, guilty there. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Kmet. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 15 brings up 2nd down at the 24.
The throw is Dak. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. He got his man. It's Hill. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, Prescott to the air. To the left side. Caught by Chase. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. To To the air again. Prescott. Quick throw, taken in. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
And they'll let Dutch run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
17 yards. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. 1st down for Houston.
Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. A short one there to Bellinger. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Baker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
3rd and short. Prescott will try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Play fake. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
Brings up 2nd
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Prescott. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. There's that man again. Another catch.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans.
Now Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
At the 25-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Prescott now. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs make the lead 4. It is 17-13. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And look middle here, and there's Olave. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
Texans first down. A gain of
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A gain there of 15. First down for Houston.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Texans first down. A gain of 15. First down, Houston.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Baker to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Douglas in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 47 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans cut the deficit down to 1.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Chiefs offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
7 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Can throw it here on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Second and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Pass right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll take it on in. Oh, come back. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 4th TD grab that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8.
Texans 16.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Texans offense, Jahmyr Gibbs set to get back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Henry. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
10 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. The right side to Olave. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Mayfield. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken
4
down.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield. This one on target to Olave. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Mayfield. That deep for Olave. One underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. On the ground is Walker. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of his own end zone, Prescott. That's a short throw caught by Komet. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Open man, this Shaheed. That's complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for for a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Woo! And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's a designed run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's dropped off for Walker. It'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete connect with the catch. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll go right back to commit. He's got it again. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll run the draw with Walker. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Gonna run with it himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the tackle is made at about the 6. 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw.
The 2nd down pass. Loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
46-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So here are the Texans, down by 11. A little over 30 seconds remain. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Baker to throw. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
first down.
He'll get up and spike it with 16 seconds remaining. Another try, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. The time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.